What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One-Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about who will find the bottle that we saw at the end of the series of The Walking Dead. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. So Rick wrote a message in a bottle and tossed it into the Delaware River, and we haven't seen it. It's something that was in the post-credit scene or the end of the series, or whatever you want to call it. And my question is, who do you think will find the bottle, if anybody, right? It could go nowhere. The Walking Dead loves to just do some things and then we never see anything about it. But since we have the Rick and Michonne storyline, spin-off series, it has to come up again, right? You did this for a reason. Like, you didn't have to put a message in a bottle, right? But they did. And I had made a recent video about plot holes and stuff they didn't answer, but they set this up and they didn't have to. And we'll have to see if it plays out in 2023 when we watch the series. But we know that Rick was writing a message. And we'll break down as much as we can actually see in the message. But he's got no shoes on. He's got boots. He's got the phone. And that's a whole separate video I'm going to make about the iPhone and Screen Rant talking about how important the phone could be. And it's a theory and all that stuff there. But we see the bag, the phone, the weapon, the boots, the canned food. So Rick escaped from the CRM facility, but we see a close-up of the note. And all I can really make out is this part of it. I think about you all every day. Their faces, what I learned from them, how they made me who I am, so much more, is what I got out of it. It's hard to make out. Handwriting's pretty terrible. You can see, what I lost or this I lost. But he's not giving anything like, hey, there's this terrible group called the CRM. Don't come here. Don't come to Philly. Be on the alert for the helicopter, Jadis, whatever, be on alert for that. And also, they never went back to the junkyard to find more of a connection there. Again, that's another plot hole that they love to do. But we see that they put the message in the bottle. At the very end, where it says Rick, above that, the big thing, the phrase that pays, we're the ones who live, obviously. Like, I don't need, we are the Walking Dead. Or we're not the Walking Dead. Great. But I don't see anything here in any of this part that says, don't come to Philly. I'm in Philadelphia, CRM, this group, the Civic Republic, Jadis, whatever. There's nothing in there that I can make out. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. And other sleuths that break down the stuff can maybe figure it out. But you see that Rick puts the message in the bottle and then he tosses it in the Delaware River. So there's a lot of states where it could go. It could be in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, I guess North and South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, if the bottle went that far, right? And it would be cool if we saw this bottle by someone that we know and love. It would make sense if it was Judith or, the Oceanside group that we know that wasn't really answered and what happened to them. But like I said, Rick throws the message in the water in the Delaware River, so it would go away and to parts unknown. But again, there's an emphasis on the bottle here in the promo photo, the CRM jacket. And when they put the emphasis on something, it usually comes back around again. Not always, but Oceanside makes the most sense where it would go because that's by the water. And that's the only community that is really by the water in the Walking Dead universe. But it could be another community that we don't know. But we don't need any more communities, right? Let's just Oceanside somehow survive. And they find a bottle and they see a message to Rick. They contact somebody. It would be really wishful thinking that Daryl found the bottle, right? But if Daryl goes to France in his spinoff, it doesn't make sense. Maybe Carol finds it, maybe Judith. It would be really cool if we did see someone from Oceanside find a bottle, read the message, call so-and-so from Alexandria, but we don't know what happened to Oceanside with Rachel, Cindy, and the rest of the people here, besides Luke and Jules. So that's wishful thinking there too. And it's not a big deal, but it makes the most sense as their, community is right on the water, the Delaware River, the bottle, the water, it just makes sense too. But who do you think will find the bottle? Do you think we'll even see it again? Right? So it's a cool idea. And we know why he threw the bag on the boat, and the boat 672 is the boat with Virgil and Michonne. So it connected somewhat. And we have to suspend reality and just don't break it down too much. But the question is, what's up with the bottle, the message, it makes sense that there's some good information there. And again, I'm going to talk about the iPhone stuff in a different video. If you don't know what we're talking about, we'll break it down in another video. But I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We truly appreciate all love and support. Stay safe. And as always, tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys.